Welcome back to Own the World Plays Out of the Park Baseball 21. It is as we try to regain the title. We have a 4.5 game lead coming out of the All-Star break. We did struggle a bit heading into the break, but as well as having a 13-game win streak there in the first half, so we're going to jump back in and go right up against, and what do we got? Mid-season review of goals. Okay, you decided that's fine. And you've decided to get over that. Expiring personnel. This ought to be a lot of people. Yeah, because these are the 5-year people. Chris Moreno. You don't like him? Okay. So, I mean, you're not in love with him, but I'm the one who is. Yeah, that's expensive. We're going to pass. So, Jake Barth, should we keep him? It doesn't really matter. 5 years at 50. Thank you. Pitching coach in Buffalo, who seldom gets a pitching staff to reach their full potential. But what does he want in terms of pay? Yeah, I'll give you 5 at 10. And our hitting coach in AA, who doesn't ever see anybody. He's had moderate success. Can I give you 5 at 15? Thanks. And in Lennox, our pitching coach. You don't like him, do you? Will he take a... No, I didn't want to fire him. I wanted to extend him. Same thing. 5 years at 10. Thanks. Sievert, and last but not least, Matt Morrison. Five years at 10. I know, that was a really exciting part of this. And top prospects. Unknown Sullivan, Lester Dole, yeah. There's not many people left because everybody got bumped up to the majors this year. But see, Athletics. Jeez. Seaver agrees, he agrees, there we go. Awesome. Now we get to play the Athletics. That took a lot longer than it should have. And we did need to wait for that. That's a 7-0 loss. We batter around Walters, and we only get 5 hits. So next up is the Red Stockings, who decide to start. Well, they're still not sure. I think they are starting Borden, but they have not been good. So hopefully we can get those. It's an 8-2 win. We like those types of games. Bechtel has a decent game. Let's see, 2 RBIs there, 3 hits for Higham. He gets back to 396. I see a double there for Anson. Next up is Hartford, who are on the struggle bus this year. So that, hopefully we can win the easy ones. We make it a little more difficult than it needs to be, being 8-6. 9 hits, walked 1, struck out 2 for Pratt. And Pratt had a run-scoring double. Nicely done for him. Everybody gets a hit. 2 for Bechtel, Fissler, Higham, Anson, and Bellin. who's finally gotten over 200. Next up will be one of the Philadelphia teams. This is the Centennials, who are very bad at baseball and have always been bad and remain bad. And it's 8-1. Yeah. Who are we giving credit to? Bechtel, 3 hits. Anson got a pair. Radcliffe had a pair as well. Radcliffe just not having a good year. Radcliffe has kind of fallen down. Oh, we get this is the Philadelphia Whites. We want to keep trying to bury them. So these are important games, but we get buried ourselves 15-5. Yeah. Phony Martin, Phony Martin. Keokuk. Sam Weaver. But it's 9-2 our way as we grind them down. And only 6 hits for them, but we get 15. Again, pretty evenly distributed. 3 for Higham, 1 for Anson, 1 for Pike. He somewhere has picked up a home run that we did not see. And it's Cincinnati, Mike Golden, who is having an awesome season. Hopefully we can beat him, and we do 5-3. That moves us 5.5 clear. Ronnie Walters goes 8. And George Knight picks up save number 1 on the year. But it is Anson with first and third. 2-run double for him. Cap Anson doing Cap Anson things, 3 hits. He's trying to have a say in this batting title too. He's only 15 points behind Higham. He can get there. Next up is Louisville. This is our old rival, the Atlantics, but they have just fallen off a cliff. Completely fallen off a cliff, and it's a 9-0 shutout. 8 hits. Phony Martin has a good game. And we empty the bench. So kind of hard to see what happened there, but... Or, no, they emptied the bench. I get confused. Fissler, 3 hits. Higham, 3 hits to get to 390. Anson, 2 hits, moves himself up to 374. And he drives in 1. Anson with 58 RBIs is well clear. Next up, Boston and Asa Brainerd. 5-3 win for us. Al Pratt does his job. They're highlighting Fissler. Another 2 hits for Anson. He gets to 376. So he's on the chase. Now we play the Nationals. Hopefully we can get another one. We do. Player development update says Pratt is on the decline, and so is Put Galvin. I think it's just some league balancing itself out. We do beat Washington 8-3. Hits. 4 hits for Pratt and 2 RBIs. Anson only gets 1, but he gets 2 RBIs to get to 60. So those guys are still in the middle of the chase. Philadelphia Centennials, so hopefully that's a win. And it is 12-4. I am continuing to fall back, but a 6-run first does a lot there for us. And they're going to give Anson a 2-for-5 day with 3 RBIs. He just keeps chugging along here. He seems to have that RBI title under control. He's about, what, 20% ahead of anybody else, so that's pretty good. Now we play Boston. 7-2. We are 7.5 clear. We've got a magic number of 30. Only 8 hits against Pratt. And he got himself an RBI as well. 2-for-5 for Anson. 2-for-5 for Higham. Higham moves back into the batting lead. Keokuk and Sam Weaver. They have fallen way off. The Athletics on an 18-game win streak over there. And we get taken down a pig, 11-4. Anything to note over here? No hits for Anson, no hits for Higham, or one for Higham. Now we play the whites. These are important games just to keep them back. 10-5. Higham does go 4 for 5, scoring 3, driving in 2. Higham gets more RBIs. He gets 3. Or Anson gets 3. Those guys do what they're supposed to be doing. I mean, Pike's hitting 302. Fissler hitting 342. Those guys both having very nice years. Next up, Louisville. We get to visit our old friends again, who are just, they are struggling at 39% win clip. They're not even going to introduce a starting pitcher for the day. And we go 8. We win 8-3. Lip Pike going against his old team, 3 for 4, doubled 2 singles, scored twice, 2 RBIs. Anson picks up another one. Higham gets 2 hits. Hatfield, I think Fissler's having the better end there. Paber and Pike. That one may have gone the other way. But I think overall, I like that deal for us. Now we play the Nationals. 13-5. He's kind of put up 2s and 3s. Higham 4 for 5, a triple, a double, and 2 singles. Missed the home run for the cycle. So 2 RBIs there. Anson picks up another pair. Higham gets to 399. Back on the 400 chase. So that's good. We're making sure everybody gets at bats. Now the mutuals, who really aren't a part of this. I mean, this season looks like it's kind of a runaway between us and the Athletics, who have just been dominant in the American League, to tell you the truth. 6-1 loss. You know, Phony Martin, our number 3. We won't need him in the playoffs. Okay, we're playing the Philadelphia Whites. This is a good one because you can get 2 on the magic number, but it does not go well. Yeah. Higham 3 for 5, Anson 3 for 5 with 3 RBIs. Those guys both have good games, but it's not enough. Anson is starting to look pretty dominant there in the middle of the lineup. Cincinnati. So we are in a stretch where we're playing the best teams, and so. But it's a win versus Cincinnati. It's a 6-3 win. Lots of runs late in this one. Cap Anson, first and third, stroked a run scoring single. 2 singles. 2 runs for Anson. He does what he does. Pike gets 3 RBIs. So, feel good about that. Keokuk, Sam Weaver. I mean, they're not really in this, but that's okay. 4-2. We keep them on the back. Jim Devlin gets a home run, his first of the season. He has not been super great this year, but it's enough. Phony Martin picks up the win. We play Louisville again, our old friends. We get to visit them. Man, Louisville struggling with St. Louis down there towards the bottom. I mean, and Centennials are just, yeah. Ooh, 12-11 loss. Those hurt, and we get walked off. That was a, well, apparently there was no pitching in the latter half of the game. So what happened in this one? 4 hits for Higham, gets him to 397. 2 for Anson, he picks up 2 RBI. 3 for Fissler, having a good year. I mean, top part of the lineup is doing pretty good for us. Keokuk. Magic number of 22. Rolling 6-4. 21. It's the magic number. Even though they got 3 in the bottom of the ninth. They're going to talk about Higham, who goes 1 for 5. You know, there's only so much you can do on that. So, okay. Next up, Louisville, who's not giving a starting pitcher, so that's plus. Shouldn't have been that hard, but a 12-inning game there. We win 8-5. Devlin 2 for 5 with a double. So, good on him. You know, hits scattered all around. Fissler's the one who picks up 4. Cassidy gets the win. Okay, mutuals. Right smack in the middle of this, and it's a 5-0 shutout. 8 hits for Pratt. Not having a lights out season. 3 for 4 for Anson. Does drive in another run. So he is keeping his home run and he did fall behind in home runs. Marshall King has passed him by. That's not a player we've been familiar with. So next up is the Athletics. So good test here. 8-6. So we take 1 game lead in the win column on them. They're highlighting Bechtel. Anson gets another hit and another RBI. Bechtel 3 hits. And the next game's versus the Mutuals. Don't think we really care. I think we've got everybody up. Those guys aren't going to add anything. We'd rather keep them in the minors, keep their service time down. So again, the Mutuals. 10-6. We've got our magic number to 15. We have almost a 10-game lead. Fissler 3 for 5 with 3 singles. Then we're talking about Radcliffe. He's not having a good year. But other 2 RBIs for Anson, who goes 3 for 5. Then Keokuk again. Sam Weaver, 7-3. We score 7 in the first 2 innings. Higham has 3 hits. He's still got a shot at 400, but it's going to be tough here. And Anson's moved to 360. I mean, those 2 guys are having good runs. Now we're playing the Brown Stockings, who've been eliminated in the American League. And we do win 9-7. Shouldn't be that difficult, but we will take wins. Pike goes 4 for 5 with a double. Anybody else have interesting days? Pike, yeah, his 3 RBIs are there. Higham goes 2 for 5. Anson goes 3 for 4. Those guys continue their chase on the batting title. Anson needs to pick up at least 1 more home run. We do get the Centennials next, which is a plus, because they have been bad. And it is a 6-3 win for us, with Phony Martin on the mound. Those are always good days. And they're going to give Higham some credit. Only on a 1 for 3 day, but 3 for 4 for Anson, who does drive in a run. He's got 82 RBIs. He is 21 clear of anybody else. Pike is chasing second there. So Hartford not introducing a starting pitcher first of the day, even though they are almost a 500 team. But it goes down 15-6 as we get 21 hits. Devlin goes 4 for 5. And let's see, who do they want to... Anybody else they want to highlight? Anson goes 3 for 4, so he's up to 375. Devlin just cruising along. Fissler hitting 347 very quietly. Pratt picks up win number 19. The next up will be Hartford Dark Blues, who just got eliminated. And they, again, don't introduce a starting pitcher for the game. It does not go as well as it should have. It's 12 runs for us. But Pike, 5 for 5. Single, single, double, single, double. Very nice game for him. He picks up an RBI. Well, Anson gets 3. Going 2 for 5. He closes the gap on Higham for the batting title. Those two guys are out in front. Anson just looking for a home run and a little bit of luck there on the batting title. Now we play, which Philadelphia? So that's the Centennials who are at the bottom. And whoa boy, 30-4. We lay out 34 hits, a 14-run sixth. Yeah, Radcliffe had 4. They're just going to highlight people. John Daly, 3-run homer. Yeah, that was a big hit. It put us up 25-2. Oh boy. So Anson's 2 for 5, 1 RBI. 4 for 7 for Higham. Get to 385, 3 for 6 for Bechtel. 3 for 5 for Radcliffe. Daly picked up his first home run. So, yay. Now we're playing a Philadelphia game. This is against the Whites. And Frank Buttery, who does beat us 3-2, and we get walked off. Too bad. Higham an 0 for 4, Anson a 1 for 4. And Frank Buttery does pitch a good game. Keokuk, see if we can beat them again. We do 11-10, giving us 60 for the year as it's a wild ending. We eventually do walk them off. Cap Anson, 4 for 5, 2 doubles, 2 singles, scoring 3 and driving in 4. Pud Galvin gets the win from the bullpen. And we get our 60th win. And it's Bechtel who gets the walk-off hit. Anson gets to 90 RBIs. And Anson should be clear of everybody now in terms of RBIs at this point. They're not going to say it's a record. They decided that's not an important enough statistic. Next up, the Nationals. A 500 club over there in the AL. And it's 9-4. After 80 games, we've won 61. Higham 3 for 5 with a triple and a double, scoring 2 and driving in 5. Whew. 65 for him, 65 for Pike. But Anson goes 2 for 5. The two of them are neck and neck in terms of batting average, so this could come down to points. And we got a draft pool announcement, so who's in this one? Bobby Mitchell. Jack Gleason, I think, is back around. Lou Brown back around. Okay. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't affect us. All right, still 16 games left. We've got a doubleheader against St. Louis. The Brown Stockings, who don't announce pitchers, plus for us. And it is, as it goes 7-4, 10-0. Riney has a good game. Pike picks up some more RBI. Devlin 2. Anson gets 1. He's in on the chase for 100 RBIs. And in the 10-0 game, it's a 4-hitter for Al Pratt. So that should also give him 20 wins. It does. 2 hits for Bechtel, 2 for Fissler. Higham gets 3 to take the lead back from Anson. Anson gets 3 RBI to get to 95. So, I think Cap Anson's going to win the RBI title. I think he's got that locked up. But that batting title between Higham and Anson, both at 384. Game against Louisville. Oh, he clinched. I didn't even notice. Anyways, Louisville 10-9 win. Wish it wasn't that close, and we have to walk them off. And John Cassidy came in to get the game-winning hit. Well, he did come in to pinch hit, so run-scoring single for him. Anson gets 2 hits, while Higham gets none, so Anson takes over the batting lead. Still looking for his 5th home run, though. He needs that to get the Triple Crown. Now we play a Washington game against the Nationals, and it is 10-3. Bechtel goes 4 for 4 with double and 3 singles. Pratt has a good game, and Fissler has 4 hits. Higham has an 0 for 5. Ooh. And Anson goes 2 for 5, driving in 1. So Anson starts to pull away. 10-point lead for the batting title. He's got the RBIs pretty sewn up. Now it's just a matter of finding some home runs. Nationals again. 14-2, smacking him around, 21 hits. Cap Anson does get the home run, going 4 for 5 with 3 singled. He scored 4 and drove in 2. Washington has lost 11 in a row. Wow. Now that's kind of ugly. Anson gets to 99. He now has the Triple Crown in his sights. If he can put it away, we play Washington again. Who did pick up a win between our games, but it is a 10-9 win. Fissler has the game. He's tied for 4th in the National League in runs scored with 86. He gets a home run and 2 singles. So we're going to credit Fissler on that one. 2 hits for Higham, 1 for Anson, but Anson gets 2 RBIs. He crosses the 100 RBI threshold. No, Anson does get another home run. So this is Anson all by himself now. And we have top 3 in RBIs, but Anson playing with the Triple Crown now. He's got the lead in all 3 categories. George Knight falling a little bit as a relief pitcher. Okay, Devlin, you feeling better about him? About his power in his eye? Okay. I mean, cool. He's kind of there. I mean, he's a 2-win player, but Anson's triple crowning. Boston Red Caps. (9-1) win. Good hitting, good pitching. You're not even going to highlight anybody. Fissler goes 3 for 4. Higham 3 for 5 to get to 378. Anson just goes 1 for 3, but he does drive in a pair. So the batting race as we stand, so that's with what? 7 to go? Wait, 9 to go? I think 9 to go. No, yeah, 9 to go. Because we've played 87. There's 9 games to go. Anson's got a 10-point lead. That's still close enough it can change. Hartford, not going to list a starting pitcher, but that does not matter as we go down 5-3. And we don't really do much until the end. One for 5 for Higham, 1 for 3 for Anson, who walks twice and drives in another run. So now it's the Red Caps. And it goes 11-10. John Radcliffe, 3 for 4 double. And they're going to credit Anson. 2 for 1. Anson goes 2 for 5, drives in 2. Higham 2 for 5, driving in 1. 3 for 4 for Devlin, but Anson keeps his 9-point lead. He still has a shot at a 400 season, actually. If he gets really hot, Louisville not going to put a starting pitcher out for the day. So 7 to go. And it's 7-1 at Louisville. This is a close one until the end. We can score him late. Now, Lit Pike has a key at bats towards the end of it. Higham goes 3 for 5, closing the gap. Anson just goes 1 for 5. And he continues to keep Marshall on his hip. St. Louis. It's the Brown Stockings, who are not having a good year. And it's a 12-6 win there. Fissler, 4 for 5, 4 singles. Scoring 3. Higham, 2 for 5 with an RBI. Anson, though, 2 for 4 with 3. So, that batting race, 7 points for Anson. Still not over there. Next up, a Boston game. And it's a 3-2. That's a close one. Anson goes 1 for 3, but he drives in 2. Higham goes 1 for 4. It's still 8. Devlin, 3 back. Next up, doubleheader against the Red Stockings, who not a real good team, but definitely better than others. And we sweep them. 16-0 game, 18 hits. What does it look like? 3 for 4 for Higham. He drives in 4 to get to 379. Anson falls off the pace, going 2 for 6, but driving in a pair, getting to 113 RBIs. So, 2 to play. Anson has a 4-point lead, 2 games, at Philadelphia and at New York. So, at the Athletics, it's a 4-5 loss. Anson goes 1 for 3, but Higham goes 3 for 5, both hitting 382. So, all the drama in this game is between Anson and Higham. We might finish 1, 2, 3 in average there. Looks like we're going to finish 1, 2, 3 in RBI as well. Anson's going to set that RBI record because he passed that a long time ago. So who gets the batting title? Is it Anson or Higham? Home run champion, Anson. 4-2. We score him late. And so how does it shake out? 2 for 4 for Higham, 1 for 4 for Anson. Higham steals the batting title from Anson. Anson misses the Triple Crown by 2 points. But we get the Triple Crown as a team. So that's exciting. Yeah, Higham does get the batting title, which is good for him. I mean, he's got a few of them. That's his 3rd in 6 years. And Anson gets his 2nd RBI title. He also has the double title this year, home runs. He gets OBP in slugging. He's a 6-win player. He has a monster year. In 96 games, he drives in 113 runs. He also leads in walks, and that's just a huge season. I mean, he should be the MVP. So those are the big ones. Wins, Pratt takes 1, Walters 2, strikeouts, Pratt is 3. So interesting. ERA is none of us. And so the playoffs, yeah, that's not going to be how it's going to get pitched. It better not be. Yeah, it should be Pratt and Brett. So we're back to this classic. We score a lot more runs. Defensively, we're about even. So here we go. In Chicago, World Series, they finished pretty strongly too. We went 75-21. They went 71-25. I mean, those are two dominant seasons. So we want the playoffs. Home game. Can we get the game one win? Yes, it's a 10-8. It's a lot closer than we'd like. And it's a 10-run eighth. We just score them all in one. Wow. That's how you get there. So let's check out that game log for that bottom of the eighth. How do you get to 10 runs? So top of the eighth. Error. Or no, bottom of the eighth. Chicago is up 6-0. So Devlin leads off and hits a single. Radcliffe follows and hits a single. Devlin goes to third. Bellin grounds out. Pratt comes up and he grounds out. There's 2 out and a runner on second. Bechtel singles, scoring a run. Fissler gets hit. Higham reaches on an error. Bases are loaded. Anson comes up. He singles, driving in Bechtel, keeping the bases loaded. Pike comes up. He singles. Higham scores. And Anson goes to third. Devlin comes up. He singles, scoring a run. Radcliffe comes up. He singles, scoring a run. Bellin comes back around. He singles, scoring a run. They switch pitchers. Pratt gets to come up. He singles, scoring a run. Bechtel again comes up. He gets walked. And finally, Fissler grounds out. Okay. Game 2. Riley Walters and Foghorn Bradley. And we lose 14-11. So this has been an offensive series. Pitching, not so great. Yeah. Not so great. Okay. So tied 1-1. We're in Philadelphia. It's now a 5-game series. Pratt and Britt tangle again. And we take it 5-1. So we're back in control of the series. No, it's not going to be Phony Martin and Bill Stearns. I don't know why you seem insistent on them pitching. But we get the Bechtel goes 3 for 5 and drives in a pair. And it's enough. So Walters and Foghorn Bradley. And we lose 5-6. Tough, tough, tough. Anson again 2 for 5. They're being a little more aggressive. So, it's now a 3-game series. And Phony Martin and Bill Stearns. The number 3 starters come into play. Game 5. And it's a win, 12-6. Phony Martin gets the win. It's not pretty, but they commit 10 errors. And we only commit 3. So, okay. You think Bechtel's having a good series. I mean, that's undeniable. So, okay. We have a chance to win. Pratt and Britt. Can Pratt take the third match? If Pratt can win, it's his MVP, although they may give it to Bechtel. Or they may do something completely insane. But we'll see what we get. Do we get it? No. It's a 4-2 loss. They scored 3 in the ninth. That makes it hard. So Riney Walters and Foghorn Bradley for all the marbles. Game 7. That Foghorn Bradley's got 2 wins, so he could win the MVP if it goes their way. So now Bechtel's probably in the driver's seat if it's ours. Game 7. 14-10, and MVP goes to Bechtel. This must have been wild if Knight gets the win and Galvin gets the save. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. So, Bechtel, 7 RBIs. Game 7 championship. Whew. That's all that matters. Anson hits a World Series home run. So, we've got to feel good about that. We will tick over to the off season here just to get that part out of the way. We get our 4th title in 6 years. Our owner should be pretty happy. He's going to be mad about some things, but he's always got his undies in a bunch about weird things. Yes, we are the Immortals. So, review of goals. Team record, World Series, upgraded position. Yeah. You'll take it, yeah. Yeah, Jimmy Wood, you still like him long term. We got it. Acquire a nationally popular player and build dynasty. Well, I think we already did that. New budget. We need an assistant GM. So, I don't think there'll be too much to look. We'll flip at the leaders here quickly. But it was our guys this year. That was a nail biter, too. Yeah, Higham, Anson, Fissler finished 1, 2, 3 in average. We have not looked at Fissler. He did lead the league in at-bats. He had 361, stole 24 bases. He was caught 15 times, but he was worth 4 wins. Change of scenery did him good. He is 32, so we probably only got 1 or 2 more years of useful Fissler. 6 home runs to Anson. We finished 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7 in RBIs. Anson shatters the record. OBP goes to Anson. Slugging goes to Anson. He wins that pretty handily, as does OPS and WAR. Bechtel and Fissler tie in at bats. Higham actually in hits. Anson walked so much, and Fissler was ahead of him. 102 runs to Bechtel. Wow, 3 guys crossed the 100 mark. Anson and Higham did too. And Fissler was close behind at 97. 22 doubles, or 33 doubles for Anson and Bechtel. Let's check out Bechtel. Bechtel seemed to have had a pretty good year. He has come on in the last couple of years. Look at all those doubles. That gap power for him is really helping him out. And he's led the league in runs the last 2 years. So he's turned into a pretty big deal. I mean, Lip Pike hung around. He had 21. Not a great year. 2 WAR out of our left fielder. We actually improved in left field, believe it or not. That's interesting. Triples, that was not us. Let's check out our pitching leaders. Pratt finished 6 in ERA, but He and Walters go 1-3. Nobody as bad as George Bradley, who got 35 losses. Yeah. Man, some of those guys threw a lot of innings. 443 for Blanc. 285 for Pratt. Pratt had 29 complete games. He did lead the league in shutouts. A little back in strikeouts. There's a little more of a sane season. Team leaders. So runs. 763, big lead there. Most doubles, home runs, triples. Even though we didn't have anybody at the top, we just hit them as a group. Walks, not as many, but that was all Pratt. 30 intentional walks, wow. That is a lot. Average, we hit 323 as a team. The league hit 269. It's bottom two teams are pretty bad. 339 OBP, the league was 286. We slugged 400. 324 team pitching. This is probably actually where different things were different. 432 runs allowed. New York was actually the better team preventing runs. But we finished almost 20 games ahead of them. We finished, 19 games ahead of them. So scoring makes a huge difference. But Louisville and Philadelphia were really bad at that. Anything else stand out? We allowed a 261 average. We're basically league average, but everybody's all over the map. You see a 227, 225. Then there's a 327 for Louisville. Louisville was really bad at that. That would be the problem. ERA, 238. League average was 271. But that's really dragged down by Philadelphia and Louisville. So, there we go. 4 titles in 6 years. Very good run. Hopefully we can come back and continue. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.